Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? This is the tape version tonight. If you want to join us live, all you got to do, grab your cell phone, grab your laptop, grab your tablet, whatever you're streaming from. Go to blogtalkradio.com. Blogtalkradio.com. Join us live tonight with the one and only, with the uncensored Jonathan May. And it's going to be off the chain, off the hook, all that crap. It's going to be live. We're going to take you back in time tonight to 2006 Survivor Series. We're almost done with this series that we have here. We started back in last year with Survivor Series 1987. We are halfway done. Survivor Series 2006, 2007 tonight, 2008 tomorrow. And we're going to be live, ladies and gentlemen, Houston, Texas, for Survivor Series only on the award-winning WWE Network. By the way, later on tonight, if you haven't got your tickets, I'll tell you where to get tickets to WrestleMania 34. Before we get started, let's take you back in time right quick. Hang on a second here. And I was wrong a couple of days ago. Randy Savage's birthday was yesterday, I believe. Not the day before, so I do apologize for that. Happy birthday to the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. That was the most horrible Randy Savage invitation I ever heard. But here you go, ladies and gentlemen. The year was 2006. Survivor Series. I think it was pretty cool. This is the first pay-per-view, I believe, that Raw, SmackDown, and now the resurrected ECW, a triple brand broadcast, and it was pretty awesome. Raw, SmackDown, ECW broadcast, Survivor Series, and the land of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the hometown of ECW. That was pretty awesome as well. The match on the card, check this out. Carlito, hang on a second. In a dark match, Carlito defeated Charlie Haas within 5 minutes. Team Legends, Dusty Rhodes, if you will, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, Ron Simmons, Sergeant Slaughter, with their corner being Enforcer, versus Team Sissy Squad, Spirit Squad. Johnny, Kenny, Mikey, Nikki, Mitch. 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match. The late, infamous Chris Benoit defeated Chavo Guerrero for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Mickie James defeated Lita in her last match. And of course, in the end of that match, this Crime Time, Chad Gaspar, JTG, they had a little wholesale of Lita's going away party. Lita's going away from WWE. They had a little wholesale. Team D-Generation X, CM Punk, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Shawn Michaels, Triple H defeated Randy Orton, Johnny Nitro, Mike Knox, Gregory Helms, and Edge, with the beautiful Kelly and Melina in their corner. 5-on-5 traditional match. In the end, Team DX got the victory there. Mr. Kennedy. Where is Mr. Kennedy, by the way, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a while since we've seen Mr. Kennedy. It's been a long time. He probably won't be coming back. Defeat The Undertaker in a good old-fashioned first blood match. Now, let me school you guys. For those of you new people that are just becoming wrestling fans, allow me to explain to you how brutal a first blood match is. It's real simple. It's like you said, the first to bleed loses. All you got to do is beat your opponent so bad he busted open. We're not going to take a bleeding from the arm, bleeding from the mouth. You got to be busted wide open to win the match. A good old-fashioned first blood. Unfortunately, WWE is trying to be more family-friendly, so there's no more. It's not gonna. That's the last time. It's been a while since their first blood match. I would like to see more, but they're becoming family-friendly now, so we will no longer see first blood matches. But that match was brutal. In the end, Mr. Kennedy, and his name is Mr. Kennedy, walked away victorious, but not without a beatdown from The Undertaker. Bobby Lashley, Kane, the guy loved to hate John Cena, Rob Van Dam, the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu, and ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Defeated the 7 foot tall, 500-pound giant, The Big Show. The guy that loves to fight Fit Finley, Martel Valtavius Porter, Tess, and the late great Umaga in a 5-on-5 traditional tag match. That was pretty cool, man. And of course, the main event. If you don't win the match, no crying to your mama. No rematches. You lost. Suck it. Deal with it. Batista versus King Booker. If you lose, that's your tail. If you win, good for you. In a last chance match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And let's fast forward, ladies and gentlemen, to this year. This Sunday, it's going down from Houston, Texas, live at Survivor Series. Hang on a second. Let's bring this up right quick. Hang on a second here. Alright. This is, by the way, if you're just joining us, we are taped right now. We will be live tonight with John May. But I would like to warn you guys, if you're new to Wrestling Tracks, welcome. I'd like to warn you that John May has no filter. So, yeah. John has no filter, so whatever he said, that's what he said. Let us pray. This Sunday, November 19th, Survivor Series, live from Houston, Texas. This is what's going to go down. We got the Beast Incarnate, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion of the World, Brock Lesnar, versus a phenomenal AJ Styles. If you want to see a main event, AJ Styles is the opponent. But I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar will be victorious. I guarantee it. This Sunday night, live, Houston, Texas. This is only on pay-per-view. Not just any pay-per-view. The award-winning WWE Network for the low price of $9.99. Just $10. And it's the best money you will ever spend. Trust me. Also, we got Enzo Amore versus Kalisto for the Cruiserweight Championship on the pre-show. Team Raw. The Olympic gold freaking medalist who won the gold medal with a broken freaking neck, by the way. The only Olympic gold medalist in professional wrestling history. And I mean the only. And he won the thing with a freaking broken neck. No, that's not storyline. Yes, that actually happened. 1996 in Atlanta. Kurt Angle won the Olympic medal with a broken freaking neck. And yes, that's true. That's dang true. Kurt Angle, the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and the King is back on his throne. The Cerebral Assassin, the 14-time heavyweight champion of the world, the current, and one day the future chairman of the board, the current COO, the future chairman of the board himself. I'm talking about the one and only Triple H. He is back in action at Survivor Series against Team SmackDown. The death-defying daredevil himself, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, the guy I love to hate, John Cena, and ladies and gentlemen, making Survivor Series debut at Survivor Series, not debut, but on the team, a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, a former NXT World Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Remember that name, Shinsuke Nakamura. I guarantee he will hold championship gold in WWE. A 5-on-5 traditional tag match. A tag team match here. Cesaro and Sheamus against Rikishi's boys, the Usos. You got the Shield, the Hounds of Justice, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose against the New Day, the Power Positivity, Biggie Langston, Kofi Kingston, Dr. Xavier Woods. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, fun fact here. Between Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, all three of them are former world heavyweight champions. And one time, at one night, I can't remember the pay-per-view, but in one night, all three of those men were world champions. It started off with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. The returning Seth Rollins came in. No. That's another one. I don't know. I remember one night, all three of those men were world champions in one night. And you got the New Day. 4-time tag team champions. The longest reigning Raw tag team champions in Monday Night Raw history. They eclipsed Demolition. They eclipsed the Road Warriors, the Legions of Doom, the Road Warriors, and many more tag teams. The longest reigning tag team in history, mind you. And by the way, what do you call a doctor? A dude who has a PhD and a professional wrestler. You call him a doctor. Yeah, Dr. Xavier Woods. A professional wrestler with a doctorate. You go, boy. Biscuit Butt, Alexa Bliss against the Nature Girl, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte. SmackDown Women's Champion versus Raw Women's Champion. Team Raw for the women's side. Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and the undefeated Asuka, who's never, ever lost a match in NXT. Then she retired as champion. Not a lot of people can say they retired as the world champion undefeated. That list is very short. The people who've done it, that list is very short. Against Team SmackDown, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Tamina, and another person will be revealed this Tuesday on SmackDown. The Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, The Miz, against the United States Heavyweight Champion, Baron Corbin. Will Mr. Raj get involved, or will Baron Corbin walk away victorious? Or will Sin Cara be the United States Heavyweight Champion this Tuesday on SmackDown? We'll find that out as well. The night before, ladies and gentlemen. We're going back in time. We're going to run the clock. The first time in 20 years. This match has not been seen in 20 years. War Games. 2 rings, 1 cage. And this particular cage will not have a roof. So we could win by escape. I don't know. But the original War Games had a roof. This one won't. 2 rings, 1 cage, War Games. And the matches are as follows. Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong versus Sanity versus Undisputed Era. Ember Moon, Kairi Sane, Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce for the Fatal 4-Way match for the vacant NXT Women's Champion. Drew McIntyre versus Almas, the NXT Championship. Kasasis Ono versus Lawler Savalian. The Valentine Dream versus Aleister Black. And then, of course, after Survivor Series, Monday night after Raw, join us right here on Wrestling Tracks as we celebrate 5 incredible years. Thank you, everybody, for loving on us and appreciating us. We appreciate you guys right back. You guys are awesome, and because you guys, we're doing this thing live tomorrow night. We might do a 2-hour show. We might do a 1-hour show. We're going to celebrate. And then we might have a little guest join us. We might have a guest join us, Jonathan May, our brother Greg McCrae. That's going to be very interesting. And Sunday, Greg's going to be with us as well. So Greg McCrae will be with us Sunday night and Monday night. Don't miss it. It's going to be awesome. Live right here on blogtalkradio.com/WrestlingTheTracks. Don't miss that, ladies and gentlemen. Clash of Champions. I do not have the card for that, but it will be December 17th in Boston, Massachusetts. And can I tell you one thing? We'll come right back. I'm going to take a very short break. To tell you how to get tickets. As we're going to let the good times roll one more time. We'll be right back. We are back, y'all. We are back. And we are taped right now. I was going to say we're live. We are taped. But don't worry, we'll be live. And we'll be awesome tonight with John May, 10:30 p.m. Don't miss that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it was so nice. We're going to do it twice. It was so awesome. We're going to do it one more time. New Orleans, Louisiana, 2018. Yes, by the grace of God, 2018. On Bourbon Street. And the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Not the Silverdome. Superdome. One more time. We're going to let the good times roll. Go to Ticketmaster, Ticket Stub, StubHub, wherever you can find cheap tickets. It's going to be available. And it's going to be awesome. Now, if you can't, no worries. Don't worry. It's all good. Because, of course, you can always go to the W Network and watch it live on the network for the low price of $9.99. How cool is that? And, of course, you get WrestleMania weekend. You get the Hall of Fame ceremony. You get WrestleMania access. You get NXT tonight, 2 nights prior to that. Whatever NXT going to be. You get Raw. You get SmackDown. And, of course, you get WrestleMania itself. I do not have any matches on the card. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be awesome. Maybe a few surprises here and there. We're going to find all that out next year. But right now, it's Survivor Series weekend in Houston, Texas. We got NXT. We got Survivor Series itself. We got Raw. Wrestling Tracks Anniversary. SmackDown. It's going to be a great time for professional wrestling. I could give you a bunch of reasons why to tune in. One of the biggest reasons of them all is the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world. His name is Brock Lesnar. I could give you a reason why you should watch NXT, but better than that, Brock Lesnar. I could give you a reason why you should watch Raw that Monday night, Brock Lesnar. I love talking about the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Brock Lesnar. We'll see you guys tonight, and it will be live. It will be uncensored. Nothing is off limits. I promise you. Do not miss this weekend in Houston, Texas. Houston strong, baby. Hurricane Harvey. Kid got the job done. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be live. And I can promise you, it's going to be incredible. All right, I'm running out of words here. We're going to wrap it up. We'll see you guys tonight live, 10:30 p.m. with the one and only John May. Good night, everybody. Actually, not good night. We'll see you later on Wrestling Tracks.
You're listening to Love Advice with Leanne. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Leanne. Longtime listener, first-time caller. why, in your professional opinion, do you never take my calls off the air?
Is this Carl?
Yep, it's Carl. I mean, we had a few dates, everything was great. I thought,
Well, when you switch to Geico, you could save a lot of money on car insurance.
Okay, awesome.
You should call them.
I will.
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
When we listen to the radio, we never agree on the station.
Classic rock.
Hip hop. Pop.
Guys, quiet. The one thing we do agree on, we all want an awesome free phone. That's why we switched to Metro PCS.
Stop by Metro PCS with the whole family and get 4 free phones of your choice from brands you love, like Samsung, Motorola, and LG when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Free phone requires port. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.